Welcome to another episode of Seen and Heard podcast. I'm your host Sharon, and joined again by our lovely Chrissy. Hello, Chrissy.
Hello. Mhm.
Welcome to our office space edition of Seen and Heard podcast because we have some office space stories to discuss. Starting out with the Wells Fargo employee. Let me flip this around because when I first heard this story, I didn't even believe it. I was just like, wait a minute, how is this possible? So here we have Wells Fargo employee found passed away in her cubicle 4 days after she clocked in for work. Denise Prudhomme, apologize if I didn't pronounce that right, 60, was found passed away on August 20th after arriving for work 4 days earlier in Tempe, Arizona. This is heartbreaking. This is a indictment on work culture in this country. Mm. What were your thoughts when you first saw this?
It's ridiculous. Like 4 days. So, do you not have supervisors or managers that monitor the clocking, clock out? Do they not get alerted when somebody doesn't clock out, but they clocked in? Like, is there not a red flag that 24 hours go by, HR doesn't get a red flag? Like, wait, this person's been clocked in for 24 hours. It wasn't approved. Hold up. What's going on?
And it's not funny, but the reason I'm like just kind of chuckling is because like you said, it's just like I imagine those HR departments are like because everybody is considered a number for these businesses with their degree, their profit margin. They're trying to meet these profit margins. So everybody is like a number.
Yeah.
And just 4 days, nobody calls. It reminded me of that movie Office Space.
I don't
And
haven't
and
seen
if
it.
you haven't seen Office Space, I'll give you like a little summary of the movie. Basically, this older gentleman was quiet. This was before quiet quitting was a thing, and he was possibly close to retirement. So the company that he was working at, I guess, saw fit that they were trying to make it as hard as possible for him to work there. And he had this love affair with his little stapler. He didn't bother anybody. He did the work. He tried to talk and integrate with the office workers and all, but everybody ignored him, kind of like this lady. And finally, they move him in the basement where he's not seen at all, and he still comes to work regardless. And he got into an accident because the building caught fire, and then he ended up getting a huge settlement. I mean, it's a dark comedy, but just the thought of how they treated him, that character, where they were just trying to push him and make
Yeah.
it hard for him to exist in the corporate setting. But that's heartbreaking. And then we have another story of corporate mishap. Uh, this is another one. Like I said, this is an indictment of the what's going on in this country is with these corporations, these CEOs. They're getting all these bonuses and they're mistreating their workers. So this is an office retreat gone wrong. The it was a team retreat, office retreat gone awry. Worker rescued after allegedly left stranded in Colorado mountain by colleagues. They failed the team building.
I mean, if I sit there and I kiki with you every day at work and we on this team building and y'all leave me, we gonna have problems. Like we gonna have problems.
I would feel some kind of way the thought of having to go back around the water fountain and the lunch break room and these same people left me and they took up the markers. So you have markers to go up the mountain, and then all of these people coming back down the mountain, they take up the markers, and nobody's looking behind to see, say, Bobby Joe is not, behind us. Let's wait.
Yeah,
They take
like
up the markers.
that's ridiculous. I whoever was next to Bobby Joe, that last person who was just right there, like I don't understand. I be walking on the sidewalk, and if I'm walking with my cousin, with my sister, with whoever, if they behind me or in the mall, if somebody's behind me and I know it's crowded, I'm turning my head. I'm looking to make sure that they are right there, that I can see them. Like, so how you in the woods and you don't? And then the story get more crazy where he's pinging them his location and they're like, "Oh, you're on the wrong track. You're on the wrong track." And then when he gets closer to it, "Okay, yeah, you're at the track now." Like, for that's ridiculous. I'm suing all every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all plus the company. Because like you said, y'all feel and don't come kikiing me with me no more. You don't
In this economy, nobody can afford to quit. But like you said, it would be hard because I just really don't know
no,
how
it
I would
ain't
be
hard.
feeling.
It ain't hard. Don't say not a gosh darn word to me. Even if it's about work, I'm not answering you. I'm not, ain't no verbal words coming out my mouth. If you a supervisor and you tell me something, I'm gonna write down, okay, I'm gonna write down whatever. I will not ever in life speak to you again. I might communicate by writing, but you will not hear my voice talk to you again because now we got a problem. Y'all can call me into the office. Oh, we're talking to you and you, yep, I'm gonna write, that's a form of communication. And all of that's gonna be written down. I'm gonna write down, well, I'm communicating, right? You will not hear my voice, not again, until this lawsuit is done or when we in court, because I'm suing everybody.
Now, I
Suing
have a question
everybody.
for the listeners and the viewers. So, if you happen to work in a corporate setting, let us know. Leave us a voicemail or leave us a comment and let us know, like, if you're in a corporate setting or your office in particular, do you guys have like a Slack group chat? Do y'all have like a WhatsApp group chat? Especially considering they're planning a retreat up a mountain, you would think that you would have like a group chat where everybody's planning and getting things together, and then in the actual retreat to keep up with everybody and messaging and things like that. Do y'all have like a Slack or WhatsApp or anything or some kind of group chat that y'all communicate with? And also, I will be leaving links to these articles in the description so you guys could read the full articles. But yeah, I mean, it's just I couldn't believe that was the end of the week after another some other stories that we're working on about the group chats on Telegram with the K-pop idols and the Korean culture of mistreating women. We're working on that for another podcast, but um, this is an indictment on this country, and then we'll end with, which this is relevant as well. Kroger executive admits company gouged prices above inflation, which in news of who's not shocked about that.
I don't know if anybody should be
Any-
shocked. All these companies do that because they're trying to make a profit. So everybody's trying to do it. And now, so they use, oh, COVID, they use all of this as an excuses to raise the price ridiculous just so that when they give a sale, you think you're getting a sale. No, no, that's the standard price.
we are. I'm going to
They go
flip this
above and
over
beyond the
here.
price so that when you get a sale, they think it's a good sale.
And it's they're also trying to monopolize, which I mean, they had an antitrust trial this week, and that's where the company leader at Kroger admitted to the uh, the price gouging, which, like you said, we already knew that. So while testifying to a Federal Trade Commission attorney Tuesday, Kroger senior director for pricing Andy Groff said the grocery giant had raised prices for eggs and milk beyond inflation levels. I noticed them trying to punish us after COVID, after they lobbied the politicians to open up the country. Oh my gosh, our bottom line, we're not making enough money to hoard from everybody else. We got to open up the country. We don't care if people are sick or not. We just got to open up the country. Um, I was like, they're punishing us. They're punishing everybody. And not everybody has access to other markets, like flea markets, because they basically put those flea markets and everything out of business. So people don't have any other options. How is it in your area?
I mean, I do online shopping, so I don't know. But I think it's nationwide. It's nationwide. All of these prices going up, trying to open up, people rushing. It's the bottom line for all these companies is money. So that's all they're looking for. So they don't care if they rush to be open. They don't care if they whatever. The bottom line, their bottom line is money. That's all they care about. And like I said, that's nationwide.
I'm looking here. I think my screen is frozen. Am I moving?
Yeah, you moving.
I am.
Yep,
I
you are.
can't see myself. My screen is frozen. So yeah, I'm on a trial and error with this new Wi-Fi system that I got. So um, in closing, if anyone has any questions, any comments that you would like to make about this broadcast or any future broadcast, please go to our voicemail and or leave a comment in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that helps boost the algorithm, boost us in the algorithm. And if you would like to support us, there are donation links, and then we also have merchandise. This is a season 2 mug. We have season 3. We have a different design, but um, we appreciate your support, and we will all get back together for our next podcast. Let me see here. This is frozen. I'm frozen. But
But
you say I'm
we
moving?
see you. I see you. We can see you.
I can't access this outro thing, but okay, let me see here. My whole screen is frozen. This is a blooper. I'm sorry. Because it is frozen on my end and I cannot access this. But I'll figure it out. So we'll see. We'll see you on the next show. Thank you for your support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
I'm looking here. I think my screen is frozen. Am I moving?
Yeah, you moving.
I am.
Yep,
I
you are.
can't see myself. My screen is frozen. So yeah, I'm on a trial and error with this new Wi-Fi system that I got. So I hope that works.